Good morning everyone. So today we're going to start a new chapter, that is distribution system and appurtenance in the distribution system. So in this chapter we're going to read about the types of distribution system, that are gravity, direct and combined system, and what are the methods of supply, and what are the distribution system layout, and what are the types of valves, features, uses and their purposes. So we'll be reading all of this one by one. So first is introduction. The purpose of distribution system is to deliver the water to consumer with appropriate quality, quantity and pressure. The distribution system is used to describe collectively the facilities that are used to supply the water from its source to the point of usage. So all of us know in the previous chapter we have read about the treatment of the water, how the water has been treated and it has been delivered to the storage tanks, and after that it has been delivered to the consumers or to the peoples. So now here we will be reading about where or how the water is being distributed to the consumers. So if the water is being distributed to the consumers with the appropriate quality and quantity and pressure, equal pressure, with the equal pressure it should be delivered to the consumers. And mainly distribution system is used to describe collectively the facilities that are used to supply the water from its main source to the point of usage. Then what are the requirements of the good distribution system? It should convey the treated water up to the consumers with the same degree of purity. The water should reach to the every consumers with the required pressure head. It should be able to transport the sufficient quantity of water during the emergency, such as firefighting. It should be reliable so that even during breakdown or the repairs of one line, water should reach that locality from other line. It should be fairly watertight as to keep the losses due to the leakage to the minimum. Okay, so in the requirement of the good distribution system, first we have to convey or we have to treat the water to the consumers with the same quantity, quality and same pressure, and the water should reach to the every consumers with the required pressure amount. And all of us know we use also water during the firefighting situations, and while you are using the firefighting situation we have to transport that quantity of amount of water during the firefighting. And if any breakage or any repair has been done in one line, then the water should reach to the locality from the other line of that. Okay, and it should be fairly watertight so as to keep the losses due to the leakage to the minimum. So if the water pipe has been loose or it has been any hole in the pipe, then it can be leakage or the water can be lost. Okay, so these are the requirements of the good distribution system. Next is, what are the methods of the water distributions? First, for efficient distribution system, adequate water pressure is required at various points. Depending upon the level of source, the topography of the area and the other local conditions, the water may be forced into the distribution system by the following ways. First is gravity system, pumping system and combined, that is gravity and pumping system. Okay, so how we will distribute, or in which system we can distribute the water to the consumers? So first, in the previous slide we have also discussed, we have to give that amount of water, that adequate amount of water to the consumers and that pressure and that amount of pressure to the consumers. And if we supply the water to the consumers, we have to first see that topography of the area, population of the area. After that we can supply in the distribution system by the following ways. First is, we'll distribute in the gravity system, pumping system and in the combined gravity and pumping system. Okay, so first, that is gravity system. When some ground sufficiently high above the city area is available, this can be the best utilized for the distribution system in the maintaining the pressure in water pipes. This method is much suitable when the source of supply such as lake, river or impounding reservoir is at sufficient higher than the city. And this you can see the gravity system of distributions. the water flows in the mains due to the gravitational forces, as no pumping is required. Therefore, it is most reliable system for the distribution of water. So, in the gravity system, if some ground is sufficiently high above the city area, in that place we have to require the gravity distribution system, and mainly this method is mainly suitable when the source of supply, that is lake, reservoir, rivers, oceans, is higher than the city. Okay, in that area we have to use the gravity system distribution. Okay, you can see here the image of this. Here the source of water, from where we can take the water, that is lake, river, oceans, reservoirs. This is the source of water, you can see, and after that it has been supplied to the pump house, then to the clear water reservoir, then after that it has been supplied to the town or the city. So if the sources of water is higher than the city, then we can use the gravity system of distributions, and mainly here no pumping is required in this system because it can flow, the water can flow due to the gravitational forces. Okay, so this is all about the gravity system of distribution. Next, we will be reading about pumping system. Pumping system means the treated water is directly into the distribution main without storing. It is also called the pumping without storage system. High lift pumps are required. If the power supply fails, then the complete stoppage of the water will be stopped. Then the method is not generally used. You can see this is the pumping system diagram. Here in the pumping system, we can say that it is also known as a pumping system, but here the water cannot be stored. But in the gravity system, the water can be stored and we can use in our time. But here in the pumping system, no water it can be stored. And if the power supply fails, if the power supply fails, then the whole process will be stopped. And this method is not being generally used in our city. Okay, you can see here this is the sources of water, and this is the pump, and this is the clear water reservoir, and then it has been distributed to the town or the city. But here in this method, the water cannot be stored, but in the gravity system, the water can be stored. Okay. Next is combined gravity and pumping system. Combined gravity and pumping system means we have to combine both the system, gravity system also, pumping system also. Okay, it is a most common system, and this is also known as a dual system. The pumping is connected to the mains as well as the elevated reservoir. Treated water is pumped and stored in an elevated distribution reservoir, then supplies to the consumer by the action of the gravity. The excess water during the low demand periods gets stored in the reservoir and gets supplied during the high demand. Economical, efficient, and it is a reliable system. So here mainly this system is being used in our city, and this is also known as a dual system, and it is also a common system. You can see the diagram of this combined gravity and pumping system. You can see here the sources of water, that has been lake, river, oceans, and intake pump house, and then it has been stored in the storage reservoir. After that it has been supplied to the town or the city. Okay, so here in this process the both combined and gravity pumping system has been kept. So mainly in this system the pump is connected to the mains as well as the elevated reservoir. You can see the pump has been connected to the main pipe and to the elevated storage reservoir, that we can say it as a elevated reservoir, and then the treated water is pumped and stored in an elevated distribution reservoir. After that, if we have read in the chapter 3, that is the water treatment process, the water has been treated and it can be stored in the distribution reservoir, or you can say storage reservoir. Then after that, then it is supplied to the consumer or to the town or to the city. And in this reservoir it is a high demand period, and it is economical, efficient, and reliable system. Okay, so this is all about the combined gravity and pumping system. So in the next slide we'll be reading about what are the methods of supplying the water. Okay, Thank you.